Hello dear students, hope all of you are fine and healthy, doing your work on time and understanding whatever is being taught to you. So students, in previous class we did verbs and I hope that is clear to you. So let's have a small recap of that and then we'll move ahead with our topic, right? Now students, in my previous class I told you what is verb. Verb is a word which describes or which tells us about the action does by a person or thing, right? That action can be physical or mental. वो action physical भी हो सकता है, for example writing, listening and all, and that example can be mental also, thinking, सोचना, and when we imagine something, right? Now further what we did verb, what kinds, not actually kinds, but how verb is further divided. So it was divided in doing, being and possession, right? So when we talk about verb of doing, students, doing means karna, so it means it tells us about the verb of action. What action subject did, subject ने क्या किया, right? For example, if we say that I am speaking, so I am doing this action, speaking, so it is verb of doing. Being, now being tells us about the condition of subject, right? So if I say students are listening, so listening is what? Condition of student, condition of subject, so that is verb of being. Now possession, this is my class, this is your possession, right? And this is verb of possession, my class is listening, so it is my possession, my ownership, right? Now when we talk about types of verbs, students, we have three types of verbs: action verbs, helping verbs and modals, right? I'm again repeating: action verbs, helping verbs and modals. Action verbs talk about action, any action which is done by a subject, right? We have two types, transitive and intransitive in action verbs. Now let's move further to helping verbs, students. Helping verbs are action verbs, linking verbs. Linking means they help to link. These are is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, right? They help to link, right? For example, if I say we eating, does it make any sense? No, but we need a helping verb to link pronoun and verb, that is are. We are eating, right? So these helping verbs tell us mood and tense. Suppose if it is, so present tense. If it is was, so it is past tense, right? Now the third type, students, modals. Modals basically are those verbs which talk about possibility, ability, when we want to ask permission, when we want to give permission, all these things, right? So basically modals are can, may, could, might, will, shall, should. So we will do modals later, students, when they will come into our syllabus and into our unit. So I hope these three types of verbs are clear to you. What we will do for now, students, will be our action verbs, as they are in our syllabus, and this is what we need to do now, right? So let's talk about action verbs in detail. So students, I told you that action verbs which tell us about the action, right? Action verbs. Now students, I told you further it is divided into two parts: transitive and intransitive, right? Action verbs are of two types: transitive or intransitive verb. Now when we talk about transitive, it is subject plus object plus verb. It is only subject plus verb. Now you must be thinking, what is subject plus verb and what is subject plus object plus subject, verb plus object? Now students, our transitive verb, we all know that a subject is what? Doer. If a doer is there, then there will be action, right? Our action is what? verb. Now what he need to do that action? That is our object, right? What he need to do that object. Same, so we have doer and action here, but see in intransitive we have doer and action, we don't have object, right? So our transitive verbs are those verbs which require an object and which has a object, which have an object, but intransitive does not have object, right? So transitive and intransitive difference is clear to you, students? Yes, I hope difference is clear to you. So now let's talk about them in detail so that they'll be more clear to us, right? Now as I told you, suppose if I give you one example, Ravi kicked the ball. Ravi kicked the ball. Now this is what? Ravi kicked the ball. It is one example. Ravi is subject, kicked is verb, and object is the ball. Right? So it is transitive verb because it has subject, verb, and object. But when it will become intransitive when we do not have object. If it is only Ravi kicked, then it become intransitive verb, right? Riya is reading. Riya is reading. Now which verb is this? It is which verb is this? Just tell me. It is intransitive because we have subject and verb, but we do not have object. Riya is reading a book. Now book is what? Object. Then it becomes transitive, right? So in transitive verb we have object with subject and verb, whereas intransitive is that in which we do not have object. Let's do some of the book work so that you will be able to understand it more clear. So if you will look into your pull out sheets, you have the whole exercise, right? So let's see the questions. Our first question say the audience enjoyed the concert. Now the audience is our subject, enjoyed is verb, the concert is object. So we have subject plus verb plus object. So it is transitive. The cat was crossing the road at the zebra crossing, right? Now it is what? The cat is subject, was crossing, verb, and where she was crossing it. So it is again transitive, right? Now if you'll go through this, just go through the exercises and find out if there is any intransitive sentence, right? Go through it and find it. Exercise 5 is students, in which it is saying that you have to underline the correct verb. We will do subject verb agreement in my next video, students, and then I'll tell you the subject verb agreement. Now let's look here. Underline the transitive and intransitive verbs, students. They fly their kites. Right? Now it is what they are doing. There is subject, then we have a verb, then we have an object. So it is transitive. Now let's see. The dog is barking loudly. Now the dog is there, subject. Barking is what? Barking is verb, but loudly is adverb. There is no object. So this is intransitive, right? So I hope this much is clear to you, and you have to practice whole the pull out sheet, students, so that this will be more clear to you. You have more exercises based on transitive and intransitive. Right? Now there is one thing which this one rule is there for transitive and intransitive. It says some transitive verbs take double objects after them, right? Sometimes क्या होता है, एक सेंटेंस में हमारे ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब्स में डबल ऑब्जेक्ट्स होते हैं, मतलब दो ऑब्जेक्ट होते हैं, राइट? सो व्हाट हैपन, इट सेज एक डायरेक्ट और एक इनडायरेक्ट. तो क्या होता है, जो डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट्स होते हैं वो थिंग्स होती हैं और इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट्स होते हैं पर्सन. ठीक है. नाउ यू कैन सी द फर्स्ट एग्जाम्पल. द मदर कुकड अ पैनकेक फॉर माई ग्रैंडफादर. Now pancake is what? It is a thing, so it is what? Direct object. Grandfather is what? Person, so it is indirect object, right? I hope student verbs are clear to you. You will do the exercises of verbs. You will practice worksheet 3, worksheet 1, 2 and 3, all the exercises. If there is any doubt, you can contact me regarding the same, right? In my next video, students, we will do subject verb agreement, which will talk about, you know, with which subject we should use which form of verb. Right now, the next exercise is you have to underline the intransitive verbs. So verbs which does not have an object, right? Then you have to make sentences, right? And then next is you have to replace the words given into the with the verbs given in the box, right? So I hope you will practice all the sheets and do your work on time. So do your work on time, students. Practice verbs. If there is any difficulty which you face, you can contact me. I'm always there to clear it out. So thank you, students. Take care and do pull out sheets of verbs. Thank you.